If your room ends up looking like this every time you try to find a good outfit, then you should thank your algorithm because this video is exactly what you need. I'm going to be sharing 8 fashion tips that no one is talking about on YouTube that will elevate your everyday style. Tip number 1, make use of juxtaposition. I know name thoda complicated hai, but honestly it's the easiest thing to do and a very fun way to style our outfits. This basically means you need to pair opposites. For example, in this video I'm wearing a blue flowy maxi dress which is quite girly, and I've paired it with sneakers that are not so girly. So this outfit is a great example because I've paired something masculine, which are the sneakers, with something feminine, creating an edgy outfit. Another way to do this would be to wear a classic evening dress like this one right here and pair it with a biker leather jacket. This combines something classic with something edgy and again creates a great example of a juxtaposition outfit. And the third example, which we actually tend to do very often but not realizing what we're doing, is mixing formal with casual. So whenever you see someone wear a casual jeans and a t-shirt and put on a blazer over it, it is the perfect example of juxtaposition, and you yourself know that those outfits look pretty cool. Tip number 2 is to make a sandwich, not in the kitchen but with your outfit. In this video I'm wearing a black top and a black footwear paired with a black bag, but I have added a filling with pink pants to create a sandwich. This tip actually helps you tie the entire outfit together. For example, here I'm wearing a black blazer with black boots, and inside as a filling I'm wearing denim shorts and a white t-shirt. This is also a great example of juxtaposition because I'm again mixing formal with casual. Tip number 3 is the rule of 1. Whenever you're putting an outfit together, make sure that you're flaunting only one body part. It could be your shoulders, your collarbone, your legs, or your hands. For example, right now I'm wearing a V-neck which kind of flaunts my collarbone, but the rest of my outfit is pretty covered. What I mean to say is do this and not this. This can also be applied to how you balance the proportions of your outfit. Either have the top tight or the bottom tight, not both. Even when it comes to color, have one standout. For example, right now I'm wearing this lilac cardigan over a pretty neutral outfit. I'm wearing black jeans and a white t-shirt inside. Or over here where I'm wearing a burgundy cardigan over a black outfit. Mixing too many bright colors at the same time is not going to look good. Before I move on to the next tip, if you've liked this video so far and found it helpful, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. Tip number 4 is choosing the right color combinations. Now, if you don't want to put too much brain into it and you want something very easy and effortless, go for a monochrome color combination. This could mean that you could probably wear a green top and green pants, or pink top and pink pants. But this could also mean that you can wear different shades of the same color palette, and this would still create an easy monochrome look. Another way of combining colors is to use analogous colors. Now, these colors sit next to each other on the color wheel. The key to perfect this is to start with a base color and then add a neighboring color to bring the whole outfit together. Some example of analogous colors would be green and yellow, orange and red, and blue and green. Another way of color combination is to pick colors that are opposite to each other on the color wheel, and these are called complementary colors. For example, pink and yellow and red and green. Finally, if you want to keep it super easy and don't want to put too much brain into colors, then pair any color that you have in your wardrobe with either a black or a white. Tip number 5 is to divide your outfit into thirds. Now, this is a great way to balance out the proportion of your outfit and avoid looking boxy and unflattering. For example, over here I'm wearing this jeans and I've tucked in the top to create a 1/3 with my top and 2/3 with the jeans. Instead of doing this, I divide my body into 2 halves. And if you have an outfit like this where you don't really know where to create that 1/3 line, use a belt that'll help you do that. Tip number 6 is not wearing the right lingerie or the right bras with your outfits. Now, so many times I have not picked out an outfit because I used to be confused what bra would I wear with it. And I know there's so many clothes out there that you might think look good on you, but you're confused what am I going to wear underneath. As a thumb rule, make sure to buy all seamless lingerie at least 90% of the time. And I'm going to share some quick hacks to make sure that you know what bra to wear under what. For tank tops, wear a strapless bra. For your everyday t-shirts, wear seamless t-shirt bras. For anything backless, try and wear nipple stickers or silicone cups. For anything with a deep V-neck or a plunge neck, you can either use boob tape or silicone cups. And for your everyday shirt, you can again go for a t-shirt, seamless bra, or you can also wear a bralette. Tip number 7 is always accessorize. Even if it's something as tiny as wearing small hoops, it will elevate your outfit 10x. It doesn't necessarily have to be jewelry all the time. It could also be a scarf, a belt, a jacket, or just a bag. Your outfit itself could be really good, but an accessory is what that'll take it from good to great. And finally, since I just spoke about accessories, tip number 8 is to know what jewelry to pair with what. So I'm going to quickly share some tips with you that you can keep in mind for picking out your next jewelry for your outfit. For something with a square neckline, wear layered necklaces that add a little more depth and dimension to your outfit. If you're going to wear a round neck, then try to wear either studs and a tiny pendant along with it. For your off-shoulder tops, either wear dangling statement earrings or a choker with tiny studs. Anything with an asymmetric neckline, statement earrings would be the best option. With a V-neck, always wear a necklace that follows the neckline and it also helps frame your face. And with a turtleneck, always wear hoops. So I hope that these tips will come in handy for you and will help you create better, elevated everyday outfits for yourself. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want to watch next on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.